Hello everyone, it is Toby here, and as you could tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are finally replacing this old bit of kit with some brand new Mirafit replacements. So once again, I have teamed up with Mirafit. They have helped me out here with a discount for a review of their brand new plate loadable leg extension and leg curl machine. Now, this is a BodyMax bench rack leg curl leg extension machine that I have had since I started this home gym. You will see some flashbacks on the screen now of this bit of kit being used in here right from the start. So it will be a shame to see it go, but it is just not fit for purpose anymore. You'll be able to see that it's jacked up on some wooden blocks. We've got bands on it, and it is still just not great. The range of motion is terrible. The comfortability of doing lying leg curls on this is just god awful. It has taken me this far, but we are about to give it a brand new upgrade. So I am not going to waste any time in getting this moved out of here and the new boxes opened and the assembly started, and then we will jump right in to the review process. So if you are new here and you're just here to see the review, make sure you go and check out the rest of my channel. I cover a lot of pro strongman stuff, but I also do all of my own training here in the garage gym with a hell of a lot of Mirafit and other kit, which I have reviewed most of on the channel. So if there's any other bits of kit you want to see, go check out my other reviews. But if you're just interested in strength training, which of course you must be if you're here watching this review, go and check out my other videos. Stick around, go down below, like the video, subscribe. Don't just watch the one review and then leave. We want you here, we want you part of the community. But without further ado, it is time to clear this space out. It's crazy just how much space moving that has freed up. Hopefully the footprint of this new Mirafit one is a bit slimmer and will fit more nicely in this gap. But we have nothing left to do now than to assemble it. I will say with Mirafit, once again, the shipping speed and efficiency has been second to none. I ordered this on Friday. It is Monday morning and it has all arrived. Like, that is ridiculous speed. Literally just straight over the weekend, and it's here perfectly in time for my leg day this afternoon, where we will be testing out that bit of kit to its full extent. So without further ado, I need to bring those boxes in, open them up, and get assembling. We have all our pieces laid out, ready to go. Should be a fairly simple build by the looks of it. Obviously, we've got our instructions, the most important thing. So I think there's nothing left to do now but to build it, honestly. So let's crack on. Well, there we have it, guys. The build is finished. It took me about an hour. Not too bad, really, at all. And this thing is a solid piece of kit, even for bolting it together. Like, there's very little tolerance whatsoever anywhere if you do the bolts up correctly. You don't even need a toolkit or anything. It comes with all the right, like, spanners and attachments and anything. I still use my own socket wrench just because it was easier, but if you don't have one, you don't need to worry about that. But no, this is a good piece of kit. It takes up far less space than that old one did. I could shove that right up there if I wanted to gain a load of space back, but I don't need to. And everything on it just feels super nice, super high quality. So these pads, they are using the same like nice vinyl that they use on the lap pull down that I've got. It feels very professional, very solid, very grippy, which is very good. And the rollers are like a good amount of spongy where it's not rock solid and doesn't like really hurt, but it's got just enough give that it protects your shins quite a bit. And this thing has a hell of a lot of customization, as you might expect. So the seat obviously goes forward and back, as you'd expect, using just a classic top twist. Really nice and simple. I guess what you call thigh pad goes all the way down to way lower than you'll ever need, and all the way up. And if you still need more space than that for your thighs, or less space, the seat itself angles up and down fairly quite a bit. So if I put it sort of a mid setting, which is what I'm using, it seems to be pretty perfect. And then obviously this roller can go like 360 degrees all the way around. There are holes the whole way around, which is something I haven't seen on many of these pieces of kit. A lot of them only have it in the range that you typically use it, but having it go all the way around means you can open this up to be used for loads of things. So for example, we'll just show you the leg curl and leg extension. So leg extension is, as you'd expect, you sit in nice and comfortably. As you can see, plenty of space for me in here. I'm 6'1", and it just fits comfortably. And then lock your legs in as tight as you want, and then just really nice feeling leg extension here. Properly good. Obviously I'll use it properly in my leg day later. And then to make it into a leg curl, all you need to do is come around the side here and probably take the weights off, but I'm a big strong boy, so I'm not going to. But take this pop pin out of, well, first things first, move this out of the way. And then take this pop pin out of here, and then lift this, undo that, and then put it basically behind where it was. So for leg extensions, have it out in front. For leg curls, have it behind, if I can get that through the hole. Come on, there we go. So yeah, leg curls, have it behind, so now it has a stop to come this way. And then set your roller nice and high, and then it's just easy enough to leg curl then, which you can see. Nice and easy, and that feels really good. Obviously it's not as constant as a machine which has a cable which is constant resistance, but this is certainly far better than the old one, and you can probably add some bands very easily to make it a bit more constant resistance. But honestly, I'm really pleased with this. I'm sure there are plenty of other things you can use this for rather than just leg curl and leg extension. Obviously that's what it's designed for, but I've seen people use these for like hip thrusts using the back. This is a back pad, and this on your lap. So there's lots of stuff you can do with it. So to give you an up close look at some of those mechanisms here, we've obviously got the range of degrees for the thigh pad, and then as you can see, the dial for the leg pad has holes all the way around, so you can make it whatever you want. And then this is that pop pin I was on about. So for leg curls, you have the arm behind it. For leg extensions, you have the arm in front of it. Really nice and easy. And then on the back here, this is the seat pad adjustment to make it go right far back. And under there is the adjustment for the actual seat itself. And as you can see, it's got some weight storage on the back. So this obviously helps with not tipping forward when you load it really heavy. But also having weight storage is always super nice. And you can see what I mean about this lovely grippy foam pad. There's just enough give that you want, and obviously a very nice Mirafit logo there. So far, all of my initial thoughts on this piece of kit are fantastically positive. Absolutely no issues with it so far whatsoever. It's also got holes to bolt it to the floor if you're worried about it tipping or anything. But for a home gym, this should be absolutely fantastic. And as I said, I've got a leg day coming up now, so I will properly use it in earnest in about an hour. So I'll film a few of my sets on there where I'm taking it proper heavy and we'll catch you after that to give you my final thoughts and roundup on this piece of kit. Alright, so now I have had a full session using this piece of kit. I have some more thoughts on it to round out the review. For one, using it, absolutely fantastic. Felt really, really good in both exercises. In my old one, it used to put a lot of pressure on my knee joints for both lying leg curls and leg extensions because of how the weight was sat on the front. With the weight being on the side, alongside your joints in this setup, it's a lot less pressure on the joints, and I felt it a lot more in the muscles, which is absolutely perfect. There have been some concerns from people about like the strength curve on a plate loadable machine like this. Obviously, gravity is going to do its thing, so there's going to be less resistance at the bottom than there is at the top, purely just because of how gravity works. But I will say now, it is barely noticeable. Like on a cable machine, obviously, it's much better with the constant resistance. But on this, it really, it wasn't noticeable to me, to be honest. Maybe slightly, but it was pretty constant all the way through. And at the end of the day, you're getting the stretch at the place you want it anyway with leg curls when you've got your legs at the very bottom, and obviously leg extensions, leg is at the very top. You're feeling the most weight at those points, which is pretty much what you want anyway when you're contracting really hard. So it felt fantastic to me. Honestly, it really did. If you're someone who wants a super consistent strength curve, maybe a selectorizer cable machine would be better, but they're also way more expensive. Whereas this, like as a budget option, is just fantastic. It felt as good, if not better, than any cable machine I've used for leg extension, leg curl in whatever gyms I've been to. Like, if it just felt really good, and locking yourself in, having the option all the way around the circle, having this option here, the seat moving up and down. Like, there's a lot of customization to fit pretty much any body type. For me, I'm 6'1". I've got quite short legs compared to my torso, and I was able to find a really comfy position. I'll be interested when my brother Will, who is 6'3" and got much longer legs, comes to use this, whether he can find a comfortable position, but I'm assuming he can. And it all round just felt really, really good. And the weight stack was much more translatable to some of the ones I've used in public gyms, the selectorizer ones. Obviously on the home gym one before, the crappy Body Max one, I was only using 50 kilo on it and it was feeling really heavy. Whereas this, I was able to take it up to 75 kilo on the hamstring curls and 120 kilo on the leg extensions, which is much closer to what I can do on a selectorizer machine at a public gym. Maybe slightly more weight on this, just because you've got that slightly different strength curve. But yeah, it felt really, really good. And I can't wait to use this more. Like, honestly, if you're looking for a home gym leg machine that is quite affordable, obviously like a leg press or a hack squat, they're in the thousands. And this is, I think it's 600 quid on Mirafit's website. If you look out for it on sale, you can get it probably down to 400 or 500 quid. And for me, it's worth every penny. Like, yeah, it's quite pricey, but like, as I said, a leg press is usually £1,200. So if you can find one of these, maybe secondhand or obviously direct off of Mirafit's website, I'd highly recommend it. It's the best way to get leg training in a home gym. Obviously, you've got your squats and you've got other home gym attachments like the belt squat attachment that I have, but those are only so good. Like, you can only squat so much before your core and your lower back start fatiguing more than your legs. Whereas this, you can fully lock in and just pump through the legs, and it's really good, honestly. I have nothing negative to say about it, especially now that I've used it in a session. It's just made me want to train legs more. So yeah, really easy delivery, really easy build time. As you saw, I did it all on my own in about an hour. I time-lapsed the whole thing. And yeah, it was completely fine, as is every bit of Mirafit kit I've bought. I've built every single bit of Mirafit kit in here on my own in about an hour. It's so easy, it's bolt together. And as you can see, like, for a bolt together piece of kit, this is sturdy. It's not going anywhere. I used 120 kilo on that leg extension. I weigh 125 kilo, and it didn't move at all. It felt super solid. It wasn't going anywhere. And yet you still have the option to bolt it to the floor as well if you are worried about it moving. But I'm not at all, because, yeah, it felt super solid. So that is the end of this review. Hopefully you guys found it useful. Obviously, if you want to go and get this, go down below. There'll be a link to the product over on Mirafit's website. And if you could let them know that I sent you, that would be absolutely fantastic. So me and Mirafit can continue to work together in the future. But as I said earlier in the video, if you are new and you want to check out my other training videos, my strongman coverage, all of that stuff, go down below, hit subscribe, go check out all the other videos on the channel. But for now, if you enjoyed this one, please leave a like down below and comment if you want one of these machines, if you've got one of these machines, what your thoughts on it are. Help out everyone else in the community. But anyway, I've been Toby. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.